And we are live. What's going on there, Venoms, Nathan, Brooke? It's impossible to find friend codes and save the world. You're about a year, almost a year late there, Venoms. Last summer was the time to find friend codes for Save the World. Here's Omni. What up, Omni?
Yo, yo.
Getting smashed? My poor little Betsy is still not level 60 yet after all this. Oops, I just unequipped her. There we go. What's going on there? Jake, Amir, how you doing? The Shadow. Dan. Terminator. It's the Terminator. So do we want to do this party thing? It doesn't seem like it does anything. But it's what we're supposed to do.
Do you want to or do you not want
Tanya, how are you? Tree Rover? Green Mix, what up? What's up?
Nothing. Nothing.
So where are we at anyway? Oh, it's telling me stream quality is bad. Let me give YouTube a minute here and see if it catches back up. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Bjorn. I do appreciate it a ton. The little YouTube dashboard is telling me my stream status is bad. But my connection through OBS looks fine. Pretty Princess Terminator. Tenebrous, how are you? Alright, well, I'm assuming YouTube will get caught up here. Yeah, party mode's completely broken. I agree. I'm doing good there, Tanya. Just getting started, just waking up. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright, so where are we at? Floor 81?
Yep.
Indeed, floor 81. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes here today. There's not really a big change to the difficulty curve for like 40 more levels. It seemed like at 125 was where things started to get a little bit harder. You ain't in here, Ami. I know you is. Finally beat floor 50. Grats there, Tanya. That's awesome. I see you. I see your little faceplate anyway.
Oh, I shouldn't have joined.
That's regular throne room. Regular throne room's easy mode.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, did I speak too soon? Cyborgs, 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 cyborgs. Oh, we got one non-cyborg lane. Two if you count the frosty fodder, but frost orcs are actually worse than cyborgs, I think.
Yeah.
That AoE. Some big mob counts too. The problem right now, Bjorn, is the gating system. Most people are not playing publicly. For me, it's 1 p.m. there, Jake. I just woke up. And again, I was up till almost 7 this morning. Let's see. So let's just put that over there. Double dip a little bit. Get old Leafy Girl out. You know what? I think I'm going to open a couple windows real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Just getting started. I don't want it to get all hot in here. I'll be right back, though. Let me open up a couple windows here. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, just getting really, really warm. What do we got there? Psyhex, Lava Zerker Whompers, and they're armored. Dude, I think PDTs are going to be really strong in the update. I really do. Especially with you get that. Now we're gonna have to figure out how that piercer servo works with PDTs. You know, is the poison damage going to be restricted, or is it allowing the dart to go through and the poison will do maximum damage? I mean, we have to. You know, we're gonna have to figure out how that works. What am I looking for? Some slimes. Got the magic damage here, so hard to not slime it. Alright, what do we got there? Frosty fodder. Big frosty fodder lane too. Omni got it all ramsterized. We got ranged ones too. Oh, I got Proteus already here. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it too there, Bjorn. What's going on there, Elemental Leviathan? Jason? How do I farm all the legendary items? Well, you just said it. I farm all the legendary items. I think let's go some Ramster PDTs right here on this frosty lane. Oops, god dang it. I don't know how I feel about this frosty fodder lane with only 2 rams in it.
Well, I've only got 2 each in main as well at the moment.
And that's a big Whomper lane too, but god, it's just a lot of little baby mobs.
Well,
I think this lane will be fine.
Well. I've got PDPs in as well.
So we can go wallless on this amount of juice. Are you all done over there? Or?
No.
Oh, well, take what you need, dude. Here we got kind of an easy lane, as far as it's just 128 mobs and 117 of them are little baby Gobus. Power Pylon, Deadly Strikes, and Vicious Strikes, Jake. I'm not going to stop to show any shards. It's all in all the videos. Here's 20 more. Let you fill in there. Now, I do think this top left lane is going to be a little weak. But it is only 45 mobs, too, so... It does have Zerkers though. I got no wall on a Zerker lane. Yeah, I use the same thing, Tanya. The main thing with protons is just having the frosty beams. If you got the frosty beams, then you're good. Let me see something here real quick. I wish Curse Gaming would get the sound thing, or the music thing squared away. I got used to having music going in the background, and now I don't have any. And like, I could use the NCS YouTube channel or whatever, but I just don't like any of the music.
How did it go?
I'm good when you are. I'm gonna watch this lane a little here until we get some ups on it. This Frosty lane's getting hit though. Gonna have to watch the top left mini map. Looking good so far. This one's got the, it comes out in the waves. You know, once you get past that initial assault, they come out pretty smooth, so. Seems like the volume's really loud, huh? Yeah, the volume's way loud. Let me turn it down here. Don't want to lose due to volume, though. Give me a sec, everybody. I'll turn the volume down in a minute. Alright, top left. Getting pushed. Oh, crap. Alright. Yeah, that was way too loud. I apologize, everybody. Making everybody's eardrums bleed here this morning. Now it seems a little bit too quiet. Let's see. That seems pretty decent right there. Am I an admin? Am I an admin of what? I'm an admin of my YouTube channel. I'm not an admin of anything else, though. Well, the new patch isn't here yet there, Bjorn, so that's impossible to answer. Just like it says in the giveaway video, winners will be notified via the email that they signed up with. So, it'll come in the email, like within 15 minutes of the giveaway ending if you win. I don't screw around with giveaways. When a giveaway ends, I deal with it. It's not for a day and a half, though, so don't everybody get too fired up yet. Now it seems really quiet. Let me just turn my personal volume up a little. There we go. Is the volume too quiet now in game? I think we'll be alright now, huh? A couple more upgrades won't hurt, but Lava Guardians will hurt though. There we go. It is too quiet now. All right. Yep. Let me get. Oh, Omni's on it. Good catch there, Omni. Need to get this PDT jacked up. That way the poison will tick on them after they make the turn. Let me see. I'll find a sweet spot here. we go. I think that's good, huh? That's Omni's tight hand smashing his face against the keyboard over there, Mama. I heard it. Clackety, clackety, clack, 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 clack. The music, this map is like the worst map ever to set the audio levels. The music is so varied. It spikes, goes up and down and up and down and up and down. I don't want to turn it up too loud. Let me see. You can barely hear me swinging, huh? How about stars? Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that does it here. Too soon to tell there, Lord. I have no clue. I've already given everybody my projections. I think heroes that focus on hero damage are going to be really strong. I'm not going to be paying much attention to heroes right at the beginning, though. I'm going to be working out the defenses. The heroes, to me, are nothing. I mean, all you have to do, the only thing you ever need heroes for is killing bosses. So, I mean, if your defenses are set up and it's a proper build, your heroes should not have to do anything but kill bosses. And that's the aspect of the game I really like too, is the tower defense side of it. God dang it, now it's too loud. Jesus, I just can't get it right here today. Dang it. Oh, we're done. We're getting overrun so big. Well, maybe not. These lava guardians, dude. These guys are tough. Gonna have to definitely put all the upgrades down here. Actually, I think that snake might help. I personally am going to be playing the Boost Monk, or Nuke Monk on day one, without a doubt. I think the Nuke Monk is going to get a big benefit out of the update, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing, you know? It's not too loud now? Well, right now it's really low, but my little decibel meter was spiking over top of my voice there while the wave was running. Now I'm looking at a decibel meter. I always turn everything down really low in on my end. The kitty's sneezing today. He must have allergies today too. Yeah, now it doesn't look too bad, but that last wave, the decibel meter was just spiking. You all good over there? With old Slick Kelly arm?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be free Ascension reset all weekend. I mean, you'd think we're going to log in and our Ascension's going to be reset anyway, but they said that all week is going to be free Ascension week, reset week. Which, I mean, it's free right now. All you have to do is delete your hero and make a new one, but it saves us that hassle anyway. Exclamation giveaway, Matthias, and find out. Decibel meter didn't get its coffee. Yes, Frosty Lane is definitely meh. Crapola piece. Let's see. Yeah, nothing but junk loot. You get the hero I'm giving away, damn it. I don't get options. I can't make changes. Trendy gives me a hero code. It's a hero code for this. There are no trade-ins. You could give it to one of your friends, or it will unlock a new hero card slot for you. But no trade-in value. Best thing to do would be just give it to one of your friends. What's that?
I need a home that's like early on.
Alrighty. Yeah, anyway, the best thing you could do is give it to a friend. That would get the most value. Should be in 720 there, Green Golem. You can click that little gear though and change it. If it's not in, I mean 720 is definitely not high quality, I understand, but that is what it should be at. If it's showing lower than that, then just change it. You can manually click it. That's the one benefit YouTube has over Twitch. Thanks for subscribing there, Witty. Woo, big push, big push. Wow, what happened over here? This side is a little rough. What was it that got wrecked? Ramster. Hero slots for days, that's right. It won't let you click the little gear there, Green Golem, and change it? Or maybe you need to refresh. I'm not showing any dropped frames or anything on my end. So it should be 720, no problem. If you can't follow the link, then you probably have to copy paste it. Google is funny with their regional restrictions on links. There we go, piece of cake.
Nice.
Thanks there, Steven. Appreciate it. Nothing good for me.
No. Meow.
Yeah, it gives you a hero card. If you redeem a hero code that you already own the hero for, it just cracks open a new card. Because every hero comes with a card. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with hero cards. Alright, let's see what kind of crap we get on this one. Uh-oh, I'm crashing. Or no, I didn't. The game froze up really bad for a second.
Yeah.
Man, this is my biggest problem with Onslaught. I mean, past even the 3-map save thing, this nothing but cyborgs ever is the most irritating thing. I mean, I appreciate that there's going to be mods to help address the cyborg issue, but it's cyborg defenders. I mean, that's all the game is. All you do is kill cyborgs. That's it. It's irritating. I wish they would fix the RNG. Come on, Trendos, fix up the RNG. I got stun on my Mystic Walls. Let's go with that. Man, that's sketchy, but whatever. It'll work, I swear. And Blitz, you are not getting up here right now. Come on, kitty. Yeah, you're really cute and all that, I know. You need to go away, though. I don't plan on pushing too high, Green Golem, but we did want to push a little bit. I want to play something different this weekend to take a little break from DD2 prior to the big grind happening. Because we all know it's on come Tuesday. I mean, it's just going down. Let's see, where'd that Mystic go? I took the Mystic out already? Oh, no, yep, I did. Where you at, little Mystic? Kitty cam. Oh, I'm sure he would love it. Blitz is all about the spotlight. No doubt about it. We actually kind of got an easy mode lane over here. It makes me want to not mess around with the bees on this lane. We got that easy mode spawn camp here. Let's see. Sagar Lava Throwers, 112 of them with long shot. No Zerkers. No Zerkers is kind of nice. Where you at, little Ramps Deliciousness? Something doesn't feel right on these Ramsters. Can't remember using Vampiric on those before. I think I may have swapped a shard by accident. Let me see. 616. Yeah, looks like rate is a little better. Just barely, but I'll take barely better. 112 mobs. I'm just going to put a third. There we go. Yeah, the Frosties are mean. Do I ever AFK? I AFK C7 and watch movies and stuff all the time. I mean, Onslaught is not really AFKable. But Chaos 7 or for shard grinding or whatever, hell yeah, AFK. What you need, man? You didn't place anything over here, did you? One Ramster? This whole time you've only placed one Ramster, Omni? Good lord, dude.
No, there's a PDT.
Oh, you placed a Ramster and a PDT.
There's more though. Like
I was just messing with you, dude.
I was just taking my time. What can I say?
I'm just messing with you. Settle down.
I was so tempted. I'm still tempted. Is this all mine? Is the rest of this mine? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could drop something else in this lane, but yeah, you can have it. In fact, I mean, I've got a tree up here. I was assuming to put a little last resort for that top lane, and it's physical. So I was going to put a couple of bees. Let me just throw 2 bees down here, and you can have the rest. How's that?
I don't know about that. Like...
Nope, I don't even have enough for 2 bees. Let me throw 1 bee down then, and you can have the rest. There, it's all you. Do it to it, Omni. What's going on there, Dukes? Dating for adults. Check your channel. No thanks. Term with the Terminator got the pro AFK C1 strats going. Look at Omni trying to get all fancy with his bad archer placement, only taking advantage of one side of it. Baddie archer placement.
Leave me alone, okay?
Don't worry, folks. Before Tuesday, I will teach Omni how to place archers properly. That way we don't have this dilemma here.
So I know you'll be cannon spamming, so you leave me alone.
I'm gonna be busting out archers like mad on Tuesday. I don't know what you're talking about. The first 2 pierced geodes I get are going on cannons and archers. That's happening. That is gonna be a thing.
It's happening, believe you me.
I love them archers, man. I never really farmed for vamps either. I don't have an enormous amount of vamps, but I do have enough. What's that?
Here's to hoping it works, though.
I mean, why would you only use 50% of the archer? I just don't get it. I mean, whatever. If you like it, I like it, Omni. We'll call it good.
I was playing around, what can I say?
You were playing around with how to make your archers 50% effective? It's a new strat. Let's do it, man.
It may feel miserably. We'll wait and see.
On a bullet sponge lane at that. Oh,
he did say he had the last resort in, so it's all good.
I got a tree there in 1B, dude.
Good enough.
I mean, it's not going to kill everything because your archers aren't killing anything. You know, Omni, there is an instruction booklet on how to play this game. I'm just saying. Looking good. Actually, everything's looking pretty good except that archer lane.
We'll change it here in a second. We will survive.
Oh, I have no doubt we'll survive. But it's early in the morning, Omni. Just let me bitch. I'll get over it.
No! Never. Never.
These archers are maximizing their effectiveness too, huh? Let's point them so they can't hit nothing.
Leave me alone, okay?
That's 200 DU we got going out on those archers. Good lord.
No, wait. I want to put that one back.
They can kill if it ticks down far enough, but I mean, PDTs in general they're like the most awesome support tower only. But if you're trying to rely on it by itself, then of course, you know, you could run into some issues. I think PDTs are going to be super strong in the update though. I really do. Nah, there's no plans for the Switch there, Raging Punisher. I did a video on it, Jacob, but I think the most obvious thing would be Deadly Strikes. And run speed would be like your 2 safest bets out of all shards. I would assume Destruction too, to be honest. But the 2 safest bets for shard farming this weekend, in my mind, would be the Speed Shard and Deadly Strikes. But Destruction would be right up there. So if you don't have many Destruction shards, that would probably be a good one too. But it depends on what you want to play with on update day too. Do you want to try to get your your stuff maxed out? You know, do you want to try to get your crit maxed out and do some big crit builds? Or I personally want to go with some heavy defense power, hero damage, and ability power builds. And I'm not as concerned about the crit right out of the gates anyway, but that's just me. We've been playing with crit for so long, you know, I want to do something different. And I got theories, you know. I mean, I was able to do that sneak peek video, but I was very limited on what I was able to use and test. I personally am not going to be doing any crit builds right out of the gates on Tuesday, Dukes, so that's a real low priority for me. I mean, if you want to do crit builds, then yeah, crit chance would be a huge shard for you to farm. But it depends on what your goal is, you know. There's going to be a lot of options. I mean, of course there will be metas once everybody figures everything out. But there's going to be a lot of different ways to complete the content. I'm very, very confident of that. Then, I mean, think about, I mean, you can do the math and figure out what the shards are going to go up to. Just based off of knowing it gets 4 additional upgrades. So if you look at a shard now and you take how much value it gets per upgrade, add 4 more upgrades in, and that's what a gilded shard would do. So I mean, gilded shards are not even remotely going to be like some must-have thing. It's a min-maxers thing, you know, no doubt about it. There's just, I mean, you can go through the whole game without a single gilded shard, and you will always be able to. That's not going to be an issue. It's going to be more about finding the correct mods. The value you get from a gilded shard will be extremely small. But like I said, that's the min-maxers game, you know. If you want to grind 1,000 hours, then yeah, do it up. But if you just want to play the game and have fun, don't even sweat it. They're not going to be required. I do, Dukes. I think Onslaught will be easier. You know what? For me, one of the biggest things I'm anxious to check out is this anti-cyborg mod. They said that there was going to be something to help mobs versus cyborgs. If that mod is effective, I mean, I can picture like a proton beam PDT with Pierce and flame auras with that cyborg mod, and the proton beam, of course, with the cyborg mod too. I can picture that being ridiculously strong on just about any sort of mutator. Then maybe throw some single target in there, like some, you know, whatever, cannonballs with Pierce or. Nah, if you buy a weapon, it will be Chaos 3 quality, Jake. It's going to be based off of your current champion score, or your current highest gear score hero in your deck. Yeah, I'm sure I'll guild Fortification. See, the thing is nowadays I don't really use fortification much. You look at my flimsy walls. I mean, they're still stronger than Omnis, but I just don't use it. You know, look at this one over here. You know, there's so many good utility shards, and having that extra 1.5 million health on your walls is just not really a necessity when you get so much benefit out of the utility shards. That's one thing that will not be in my deck on Tuesday, without a doubt, CJ. I will not even look at the Dryad on Tuesday. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to play stuff I haven't gotten to play in a long time because of the hard counters. Yeah, you'll be able to buy gear in the shop. They said it's gated, though. Woo! Oh, really? Can I save it? Let's see. Nope, can't save it. Damn assassin. siege mode. I don't really know what you mean by siege mode there, Derpy Cat. If you're talking about proton charge, it is not the best thing against cannons. Proton charge goes through targets, and cannons you have to hit it on the outside of the target for it to be good. There we go. Get off the hill, Sniper Warbleed. See ya. If you like the Dryad, play the Dryad. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not going to be touching the Dryad for at least a few days. I want to see some cannonballs and archers. Oh, it's the snake. Got all beat up. Let's see here. Seems like this lane's getting pushed harder than anything with these lava guardians.
Yeah, I've got this lane.
Got the Mystic Dryad and EV2. I mean, you got a real nice selection there, Jake. I would say get who you want, who you think looks like the most fun. I mean, if you got the original 4 plus Mystic Dryad and EV2, you got a real nice selection of defenses. You know, that'd be my suggestion anyway. Ooh, I almost shroomed that Geode Prime. That would not have gone well. Nah, this game's story is actually really weak. I guess the new campaign and adventure mode is supposed to fix some of the story a little. It's one of the areas I think Trendy could have done better, is with the story and the lore. Hopefully Danny's not watching. Fat loots, fat loots.
Getting it done, lads.
No, there's not going to be a Chaos 8. It's going to be Chaos 8 gear, but there's not going to be a Chaos 8. It's Onslaught time, folks.
Mini.
Time to... Must be nice. It's time to push Onslaught. Onslaught is what it's all about. It's your build there, Arturo. It's not your gear. You can do Chaos 5 and Chaos 2 gear if you build properly. You gotta change your build. You can't use the same build you used in Chaos 4. It's not gonna work in Chaos 5. Exclamation Chaos 5 in chat will get you some of my tips and tricks. See what we get. EMP stabbies, Sizerker throwers. Looks like we got we're spread out pretty decently.
Oh, really? No.
I don't see a controlled burn lane anywhere yet. I would wait on both of them there, Elemental Leviathan. You know that Steam sale is going to start soon. It didn't start already, did it? What is today? Or no, today's only the 16th. That Steam sale will start soon. You know those packs will all be on sale. I would wait if I were you. What's going on there, fan plays? We're just kind of casually playing there, Woody. We don't really have a goal. We've actually hit the minimum goal point, which is floor 80.
114. 114.
Or Omni wants to get to 114. That won't happen before Tuesday without a massive grind. And we all know Omni's too soft for that. He can't put up with me that many hours a day. It'll drive the average human crazy.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
Oh, I know you all too well.
Hey now.
What's that? I don't know. I don't think that's true, dear. All right, Omni, you got to confirm. The wife says that
Leave me alone.
no, it's not about you. We need your knowledge, man. The national animal. The wife says the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. Is that correct?
Is a unicorn.
Are there unicorns running around over there in Scotland?
Yeah.
Only after you eat the purple mushrooms?
Yeah, after the mushrooms.
Omni says no. Oh, well, you didn't mention that part. She said it was some drunk dude from Ireland that told her that. It wasn't me.
I was going to say that's
okay.
from the wrong place, isn't it? Is that wrong?
Nah, Omni doesn't have a YouTube channel, Crazy Wolf. He will one of these days. One of these days. Alright, I'm just straight up not paying attention now. I better watch what I'm doing here, huh?
Maybe.
Probably be a good idea.
It would help, you know.
It would help. What did we even have for that flyer lane? Yeah, we need 2 there. Wanted to make sure I wasn't overkilling that flyer lane, but we definitely need the 2. The national animal of Scotland, a unicorn. Where the hell did you come up with that? What did Damien and Tahoe tell you that? I could see him saying something like that. I had a buddy in northern Nevada when we lived there that was from Dublin, and I just hadn't hung out with anybody from Ireland in so long, you know? And we ended up getting along way too well. There was lots of misbehaving involved. Geohex Womp Womps. What was that? Power Block, alright. How many years I played DD2? It's been over 4 now. October will actually, it's Power Block. Take that off. It's a waste.
We're just going to empower your thing, man.
Well, it's not worth the 40 DU for a tower that won't do anything. Unless they fix that. Did they fix that?
What's wrong with it, like?
Oh, Elemental Leviathan says, no, actually it's true. The national animal of Scotland is in fact a unicorn. Look it up.
Giggles.
Yeah, I don't know about all that there, Leviathan. That doesn't sound 100% accurate to me. But if you say so. We got Zerkers, we got no Zerkers here. Dude, I'm really liking PDTs these days. It's actually the national animal of Scotland? Everybody's saying it is, Omni. What is this?
That's why I said yes. I said yes, did I not?
You said yes?
I did. I said yes, did I not?
I know. I heard you laugh. It actually is the
Yeah, I
national
said
animal
yeah.
of Scotland. Now I'm getting the I told you so's.
Were you not paying attention?
Alright, enough. Jesus Christ. I get the point. You were right, I was wrong there. Is that what you wanted to hear, dear? I didn't hear you say yes.
Oh, well.
Maybe I was ignoring you. Or maybe you weren't
Possibly.
speaking loud enough.
It's selective hearing, you know. That's
Well,
okay, I'll just blame that I muted myself, that was all.
there, it's Omni's fault. Blame Omni. What do we got left? 100 mobs here on this lane. They're all little ones, though. Actually, it's a pretty good mix. Are all the other lanes done? Looks like it, huh?
I can still free up 40 though.
I think we're good. I mean, I don't see a problem anywhere. We got good flyer protection.
Oh no, wait, I didn't even...
That
no,
frosty fodder lane we're going to have to change if frost orcs come. But, besides that, I think we're doing pretty good. Or do you need something somewhere?
No, it's all good.
Sweet. Oh, I don't know, fan plays. That happens every day. You're not the only person to insult me about not seeing the chat. I try really hard, but I'm terrible at it. I mean, I'm better than a lot of people at keeping up with chat, but I miss a lot of stuff. Has it been 2 years? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's been that long there, fan plays. Maybe, though. Who knows? Skyguard down. Yeah, we got doubles anyway, so we good. They going the wrong way? Were those mobs coming down the wrong lane over there?
No.
Alright. You got a couple of bees over here.
Need to maybe have another slime instead.
Lava Zerker Wompers. Yeah, like I said, I do try really hard on the chat situation, but it's hard to keep up and pay attention, you know? I mean, it doesn't take many chatters to look up after just turning away for a few seconds and the whole screen is scrolled off, you know? But I do try. Do you need any of this DU for somewhere else? I could probably get rid of a B if I needed to.
No, it's fine.
Even with long shot on that lane, I think it's a no-brainer. I'll watch it for a sec, though. Let's see. It was really rough last year. I don't know if you guys remember, but like when DD2 launched last summer, I'd have 400, 500 viewers, and I didn't have any moderators. That was really, really brutal. It was very difficult to keep up with things. The new lane is kind of an easy mode lane, Quicksilver, to be honest with you. any lane that doesn't have cyborgs, a proton beam and 2 flame R's crushes it. There'll be a few stragglers that make it through, but I got these 2 Bs back here for it. There's pretty much no challenge out of this lane at all. So why am I standing there, you ask? Because I'm a derp. I just wanted to make sure none of those lava guardians were going to sneak past. The only thing coming out of that lane that's even remotely a threat is the lava guardians. Yep, now we got Game Ogre on it, which makes it even easier because now we're just going to be able to stack the power on that lane. Which is just going to make it so easy mode. Which way is Game Ogre walking? Coming around this way. I mean, I really don't even feel like we need anything else over here, but I'll put a wall here just in case something sneaks past. We still got that 20. We can't find a way to spend the 20. Nah, the game's not dead. Not at all. There is problems with the game. But the problem with the game is that there's a really cruel gating system that doesn't encourage people to play together. Or it makes it difficult for people to play together. This little Onslaught push that Omni and I are doing, we planned this for like a couple of weeks. It wasn't like we were just able to play together. And Omni had to come down, what, 15 floors just to play with me. So, I mean, you know, Omni made the sacrifice. Plus, we've been playing, you know, like I said, we've been planning on it for a couple of weeks. How you doing over there on that Sakelion? Where is he even at? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's getting wrecked. He getting slimed all over. Well, it's just a matter of finding an area where we need one. That's the problem there, CJ. I'm very aware of how much stuff costs. But if you don't need it, there's no reason to place it. Unless it's wave 5. And then just spam it around, you know. Everything's just getting wrecked, though. It's a pretty meaty lane there now. 800 players for just on PC. And then there's more on PlayStation, more on Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, left.
That's over. We watched the wrong lane.
That's no man anyway.
It's because Frost Orcs came and we never changed it. I even said we need to look at that, but I never looked at the lane again. But what you gonna do? You want to replay or re-roll?
Either or, really.
It was a pretty easy lane or easy map. We just screwed up on that one.
It's up to yourself, really.
Pet rarity is not a factor in anything, Lilu. There's no difference between a green quality pet and a legendary. But yeah, you can get a legendary pet out of a normal egg. But there is no power difference. They're the exact same thing. It's just a vanity thing. I don't use exploits, Cold Spy. I'm just gonna... Alright, I'll re-roll it. Fine.
Well, why not? But at the end. We've still got 2 more.
We got a big stack over there. We got a little baby stack over here. Shouldn't be too terrible.
simple over here.
Not going to be going with... every time, I'm always so tempted to go with that Proton Beam Flame Aura stack, but a fodder lane is more times than not going to get Frost Orcs, you know? Let's see. What's going on, Hajam? Every Chaos tier is different. Their sickness, you got to build versus the mobs that are present. So no, it's not even remotely a smart thing just to use Mystic and Monk. It would not be a good idea. I'm not saying you can't make it happen, but it's not going to be the smoothest thing. Actually, we don't need anything up there. Let's go Ramster, PDT, and Bees. 159 mobs. Quite a few mobs right here. Actually, do I have... Yep, there is range. Double Frost Lane here. It's going to be a little rough. Bust Mr. Proteus back out. Alright, Alpha, thanks for swinging by, man. Have a good night. Let's get mystical. Might as well go boo it up too. I'm gonna have to watch this lane. That's just a lot of frost mobs rolling out of there all at the same time. Trap SARs and nodes work really well on C4 there, Luis. Like Flame Aura spam is probably the meta. Walls and a whole bunch of auras. We got doubles over here. I see you. I see you on your pebble shooter. You want to throw a pebble shooter over here? I think that'll get it, huh?
Do you want more on you, Elaine? Or
On
that frosty one? You want like
it's
a PDT
pretty jacked
or
up,
something?
but yeah, PDT would be great. Get the double. Double
Whammy.
Oh yeah.
Double the Gobi power.
We can build these lanes pretty heavy with all this, all these double lanes. What do we got down there? Ramster Slime 3Bs. That looks nice. Every update will bring more players for like a month, admin, and then it'll thin back out. It's an indie game. I mean, you look at lots of indie games out there, they've got 200, 300 players on Steam. The majority of the player base is not on PC, though. I don't know the numbers, but I do know that the majority is not on PC. So there is many times that number between PS4 and Xbox combined. Did I delete messages? I didn't delete any messages. Twinkie may have if he's here, or Light Rain. I don't think either one of those are here today. We got a bunch of DU left. I feel like we should use it. Where do you think?
Up here, probably.
That's a meaty lane for sure. You talking about YouTube messages or Discord messages, Quicksilver? I don't check Discord while I'm streaming. You already know that. So I don't know how many Discord messages I got sitting there. I would guess by the time the stream's over, it'll probably be 100. We met through DD2 there, Luis. Omni and I were both very early alpha players. I don't even know what else we could put. 4 Rams, 2 PDTs, and a snake seems so beefy.
I put three bees as well.
Nice.
That should.
I'll keep an eye on it.
It must go there, like, unless you've built light over here.
Oh, on
over this
YouTube?
line.
No, I haven't deleted anything on YouTube. Like I said, Light Rain or Twinkie may have if they're here, but I don't think they're here.
Okay.
Let's see, let's see. That is just a lot of Frosties rolling out. They're getting handled, but there is a lot of them.
So hopefully the bees will help.
That certainly won't hurt, that's for damn sure. Yeah, it's handling it. Looks good. Exclamation Chaos 5 in chat there, Chris. We'll get you my how-tos and then how I did it the very first time on the Xbox, which was my most recent playthrough on a fresh account. I'll probably end up doing another playthrough on a fresh account in the future after the update settles down and we get all the infos, but it'll be a while. Yeah, pretty much, Frag. I mean, the #1 counter for assassins is hero health. If you got the hero health, you is good. Good to go.
Over by you.
That's easy mode. Spellbreaker lane. 112 mobs, though. That's a lot of mobs. Got throwers, too. I feel like I should move this up a little bit. Was there cyborgs? There is cyborgs. Why does it not let me place that there? That's weird. Just bee spamming over here. Spellbreaker lane.
Mm-hmm. Do what you gotta do.
I be spamming, Omni. I be spamming.
You be spamming the bird.
I feel like I should move one of them down, though, to cover anything back here, or anything that pushes through, and get a little power pylon on top of it. Sweet. I keep an eye on it. It is a bunch of mobs for just bees only, but got a couple of upgrades on them too. Yeah, looks like it's all holding up for the moment anyway. pushing a little bit here, but not too bad. Nothing a couple shrooms can't handle. So how did the unicorn become the national animal of Scotland?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I mean, are you telling me unicorns are real, Omni?
Possibly.
Or is Scotland just full of mythical creatures?
Do you believe in fairies? Do you believe?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Let me introduce you to this drink, and then maybe you shall. Zerker for der.
I really hope so, Quicksilver. I'm not sure, Charles. I would imagine it would have to. That's a good thought. I didn't even think about that one. Gilding split vipers, getting a 4th beam out of it. That might actually be really strong. Alright. Where are we at here? You need anything over here?
Maybe DPS, I don't know.
Let me throw a few upgrades on this north lane then, so we don't have to worry about it at all. Yeah, I'm really hoping that buff beams and boost stars are a thing again. I mean, in theory, you'd think they would get stronger because the crit value of them will end up going away, I would imagine, and the defense power boost will be more. I think. I mean, I don't really know how they're going to work. You'd think crit would be changing on them, and they probably won't affect crit anymore. And that would make me think that they will get stronger. One of the problems is having that split between deep defense power and crit boost made both of them really weak. So being able to focus on just one of those, I think, in theory, should make it stronger. Or you want me DPSing down below or up top?
Here.
Right here. That doesn't answer Omni. Is it down below or up top?
Down below.
Alright.
Where you're at. Can you not see me standing here shooting here? Like. Not me. Not me. The Frosty, yes, those guys.
I'm just protecting you, Omni. I'm protecting you.
Well, protect me while I stand here then.
Don't overthink it too much, Quicksilver. None of the Gilded shards are going to give you massive value out of. It's, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, it's a min-maxer thing. It's not, no one is going to be required to gild any shard. Gilding shards is like the true end game of min-maxing. But, I mean, there's no reason to gild a shard if you don't even have hyper shards yet. So, I mean, every new player to the game should ignore the whole shard gilding thing until they reach end game. It's just not gonna be needed, you know? It's that, like I said, it's that min-maxers thing. The big deal, the big addition is the mods. Mods are gonna be a big deal. Shard gilding is gonna be completely just the min-maxing thing, which no one should even think about until they're at the absolute end game. Alright, where's it at? Where's it at? We got a shieldy over there. Huh, I don't even see it. Oh, there it is, hiding, huh? Need some stuffs and things down there? Are you all good?
Just upgrades, I guess.
Well, there will be mods that are usable on all defenses. I don't know if all defenses will get a specific mod. Well, see, that's the thing, Hajam. Wouldn't it just force it to go up to 3 then? I mean, 2.4, of course, is not a thing. That may be one that gives you a good value, you know, comparatively. Some shards are going to be like that, I would guess. I mean, we're not really going to know until we start playing with stuff, you know. They are, but they aren't. I mean, you look at the cost to gild a shard, that 2 million gold, you got to be planning on doing a whole lot of ancient power resets. I mean, you could reset like 20 times just to break even on the cost on a lot of shards. So, I mean, it is a quality of life thing, but at the same note, you're paying up front for like 15 to 20 resets in advance, you know? Unless it's one of the real pricey ones, of course. One of the 500k ones to upgrade or whatever. How's Shieldy Gob's doing? He's getting wrecked. Where's Thork? Shit. Thork. Or he's up top. You got Thork? Nope. I'll get him.
Nope.
I get him. I get him. Assassins are coming to get me. Yeah, the Gilded shards, well, you have to full upgrade the shard to get any value out of it, but that's the whole deal. The Gilded shards won't reset. That's the whole deal with them. But you have to upgrade it to full just to be able to gild it. What's going on there, Pixia? Nope, exclamation giveaway will get you entered. All the info is right there. I don't do live giveaways on YouTube because it's not fair to all of the YouTube viewers that aren't able to come to the stream. Ah, shit, I spent all the mana. I got 60 left if you need it.
You want to place PDT?
Sure.
No.
PDT over there on you. Well, I mean, you can only gild a shard once, so there is no 2.4. If that's what the math works out to, that's the number. There is no another tier of gilding. You can only gild a shard one time. You can't gild a gilded shard, you know? So it would either have to give some other value, or that shard maybe has changed, perhaps. I mean, we don't even know. Shards are going to change. I mean, we know that for a fact. There's no way power transfer is not going to change. In fact, I got a strange feeling I'm going to have to be dusting some of my power transfers, sadly. How do you fix the sound on PS4? I don't really know. What's wrong with the sound? It's very vibrant on the PS4. I always turn the sound settings really low, because the sound on PS4 is just way more vibrant than it is on PC. All the sounds are louder and fuller. But I'm not sure what other sound issue you might be talking about. Maybe somebody in chat knows and can help you.
I'm gonna stand and see if this thing can handle it itself.
Alrighty. I'll go over here to Frostyville then. Frostyville! Don't eat the purple mushrooms, Frost Orcs. I'm giving you fair warning. What's going on there, Kazumi? How you doing? Oh, there you go, Hajam. That's a good thought. The defense power reduction will be reduced. That could be a thing. That would make more sense than giving you a free beam, you know? You're not going to want to gild everything. I mean, I can't see guild more than... Like, the first day, I'll probably guild 3 or 4 shards. And I've heavily prepared for it. Anyone that has plans or aspirations to gild an entire set of hero shards is gonna end up hating the game. That's just all there is to it. I mean, it's not a thing. You know, don't like I said, the shard gilding is not the big thing in the update. It's a very, very little thing. It's all about the mods. Be returning to DD2. Well, just it's going to be a completely different game there, Kazumi. So it's just a matter of learning the new stuff, you know. No, I think there'll be lots and lots of options. The reason I keep talking about all the explosions is because I personally am excited about it. I'd like to see the boom boom. No, because that's against the terms of use, frag. Is why I don't do a tutorial on that. I mean, I don't mind showing people how to do it on a personal level, but I'll never do a video about it because it's... Trendy's never told me anything when I was back messing around with all those sounds and replacing them. They never smacked me down. But it is a straight up against the terms of use. Bees are physical there, Moot. We got your favorite, Omni. It's your favorite.
Really gumdrops.
What else we got here? Let's go like dish. Psyhex Zerker throwers. You can go with either Dragolich or one of the best pet for everything is going to be Dragolich, just because it's also buffing your teammates and your defenses. So Drago's always going to win. But if you're looking at more concerned about you and you don't care about anybody else or your defenses, then like Cyclone from Autumn would be good. Poisonous Tips would be good. You can use any of those really effectively. What am I trying to do here? I think I'm trying to go something like this. Get a little cross lane action. And flyer protection. All in one. But we do have EMPs, so let's go a little heavier on the flyers. And what do we got here? Psyhex Zerker throwers, but only 58. Gotta fix my heroes again. There's Zerkers too. I hate being too ballsy there with Zerkers on a wide open lane like this, but yeah, that's what playing with Omni will do to you. Makes you do silly things sometimes. Just saying, Omni.
I like to...
Actually, that's not smart at all. Let me split these. Let's do that instead. That way the cyborgs won't get them all at the same time. Missing out on that power pylon though. Let's do that and get power pylon on all of them, right? Yeah, it takes the bees up to almost 800k tier 1. Power pylon for the win. Gatto Fireworks is a great pet for Nuke Monk Blitzing Wolf. It's actually the preferred pet, really. I use that Betsy pet, but it's just for fun. Oop, I just jumped in the hole. See, one thing about AP resetting is that you want to do a lot more of them since you get the weapons now. Yeah, but it's a matter of the mindless grind is the thing. I mean, AP resetting is not going to be for everyone because it is just literally just massive, massive mindless grind, you know? What you got in mind there, Omni?
I just shoot the Ramster.
Ramster rising it. You can get a little poison up in there too.
I'm just being a pest, really.
That's fine. Gotta do that sometimes, you know.
What? Hey,
Hey, what?
why? This boat, it says juice bags. Juice bags. Why am I not?
Well, I got 2 on each lane. I got 1 on each lane. Do you not want
Can you
1
not
on
make
each
them
lane?
hit both? You know, make them hit both.
You can, but it's not going to be as good.
I could do the same.
That's not even barely hitting the one on the left. I guess it is.
It'll do. Do you believe?
The Boostara, I wouldn't count on using until you see the numbers, Quicksilver. Don't plan for a defense that's currently broken. Because I just question whether or not it will be fixed. So I wouldn't plan on the Boostara. I would wait and see how the Boostara works out. But not knowing how it's going to work out, don't plan for it right now. It's just not smart, you know. I mean, currently it's a useless defense, so until we see major changes with it, it will continue to be a useless defense. What do you want me to do?
Another PDT for this thing.
Just this lane?
Yes, please.
We got 100 left. That's a crap load. Why don't you put a PDT over here on this Psyhex Zerker lane since it's a boss lane?
Which one?
Yeah, you'll hit a wall, Aminaris. The higher you go, you push as high as you can. Each person will be different, but you should definitely go as high as you can in Onslaught before you consider making any changes. You know, doing Ancient Power. The problem with Boostar is the math doesn't add up there, Blitz. Like, you have to have, like, if you just look at just the raw DPS numbers, now of course it varies by tower, but with, like, say a cannonball, you'd have to have like 10 cannonball towers inside of it just to break even on the DU, where it would just be better to put down another cannonball tower instead of using the Boostar, you know, because you'd have to get so many of them in there. Is the basic problem with it. Floor 200 is a great number, but the problem is it's just time too. I mean, realize that there is no real talent level or anything like that. If you understand the game, if you can get to floor 100, or if you can get to say floor 114 and unlock all the rewards, there's not going to be any difference going up to floor 200. If you can get to 114, you can get to 200. It's just a matter, do you want to spend that much time doing the exact same thing over and over and over again? That's what you have to ask yourself. It's a time... Onslaught is a time grind. If you understand the basic mechanics of the game and how to build an Onslaught, I mean, the sky's the limit. You're going to push really, really far before you come to just like a hard cap where you just can't go any further based off of your power level. But it's just that time, you know? I mean, your average player has taken like 2 hours to do an Onslaught floor. Just one floor. I mean, we've been averaging... It's always slower on stream, because I'm always going to stop to try to explain things or whatever, but I mean, we're taking like 90 minutes to do a floor. You know, it would take just an enormous amount of time for us to get to 200 together. The numbers would have to add up, Blood Random. I mean, you have to ask yourself, how many defenses do you think you should have to put inside of a Boostar before you get that value in straight up raw damage back? And if you've got to put too many defenses inside of it, it's always going to work out better just to add another defense. Like in that cannonball example I used, that means just to break even, you would have to get like 10 cannonballs in there. So as far as just overall raw power, you're going to do more damage just by putting one more cannonball down than you would by putting the boost star down, you know? So you just have to kind of do the math and figure that out. Now the boost star has some utility shards, which makes it better than the buff beam. But they both just stink. I mean, you know, when you use buffing type defense and it only gives you a 10% increase, I mean, that's easy math. That means it's you're going to have to place 10 defenses in it just to make up for that DU loss. I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Witty. That's without failing a map, you know? It takes that long. So it really is. It's just a big time grind, you know? And it, like, for me, it got really just mindless boring. After, you know, I went to 136. And just going to 136, it was just so grindy. You know, it got to the point where it was just not fun for me. So, I mean, I'm pretty strict about that. If I'm not having fun, I just do not play the game. You know, so that's why I stopped at 136. It was more fun to get back and do some of the maps I haven't done before. I wasn't allowed to show any numbers, Brandon. I was told what I was able to do. It wasn't a me having a free reign over it, so I didn't even look at any of the tooltips, just to avoid any issues. So I don't know what their DPS was. Every defense you use a medallion to say. Lightning strike auras will be slightly better with a mark, but I mean, one of the reasons the crit damage is changing is, or one of the reasons marks are going away is because they're kind of a useless relic right now. They're usable, don't get me wrong, but they're not best in any defense other than a lightning strike aura. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good, pretty solid plan there, Woody. Man, these guys is hitting hard over here. They keep punching me right in the head. But I mean, the most important thing is enjoy the game, because if you're not enjoying the game, then you're doing it wrong. You know, so no matter what, you know, no matter how grindy the shard gilding becomes and everything else, don't do it because you feel like you have to. Do it because you want to. And if you don't want to, then don't do it. You know? I mean, that's just the best. What about EV stuff? You gotta be more specific than that there, Jalen. You know I love the EV. I'm gonna be playing around with the EV on day one, there's no doubt. Ramsters actually get less DPS. With a mark than a medallion. Are they usable? Yes, they are usable. Are they the best? Nope, they're not the best. So, but it comes down to RNG too. You gotta use what's in your bag. Well, that's based off of max items, Brandon. I do all of my tests off of endgame. I don't do prior to endgame tests. If you've got a better medallion, I mean, with the Lightning Strike aura, medallion and mark are very close. So if you got a better medallion than you do mark, then you're going to get better results with the medallion, you know? Don't go up there. Alright. I almost killed you with that Geoshroom there, Omni.
That's okay, it's nice to get shroomed every once in a while.
I mean, everybody needs to remember that. I mean, when I say what the best is, it's based off of what you got in your bag. You know? Use what you got, because you can beat the content with anything. So use what you have. You know, if you get to an end game point where you want to keep grinding and you want to maximize, that's when you start worrying about what's best. But don't even sweat it. I mean, on the Ancient Power resets, we're like beating Chaos 7 for the first time in Chaos 4 here. So, I mean, what relics you use is not as important as how you use them, you know? I don't know, Dole. I think they're dropping from chests, but I don't know. It's a set amount, I believe, where you'll get this many per map. Well, I mean, that's the easy answer, Brandon. You use what's best for you. But, I mean, if you have an identical mark and an identical medallion, which is almost impossible to do, but I grind for those when I test those things, then the LSA comes out slightly better with a mark. But remember, it's slightly better. Use whatever you got. You know, don't... You know, 10,000 DPS makes zero difference on a defense that's doing over 1 million. But if you ask me what the best is, I'm going to tell you what the best is. Yeah, orbs were removed a long time ago. They're strange. They were worthless. They were worthless and unused. Weapon manufacturer doesn't get as much DPS with a mark either now. That's a common myth, but you gotta bust out your calculator, you know? Can you use a mark? Absolutely, you can use a mark. So use what's in your bag. But if you want to know what's best, I'll tell you. You know? Marks are useless for me because I'm an endgame player that min-maxes every defense. And has time to grind. So that's why marks are useless to me. You gotta remember, it's all perception and it's all about RNG and what you got. It's actually going to be converted in the update Strange. It'll still have the orb name tag, but it's going to be converted to a medallion, basically. That's weird.
Yep.
I got somebody begging for money in chat, and for some reason it's not letting me ban them. You have to give me a minute here. Oh, you will get banned, I assure you. It's just gonna take me a sec. It's weird, it signed me out of my YouTube account for some reason. And there you go. Begging for money in somebody's live stream. That's just rude. Rude! I'm surprised. I mean, I got 82 viewers, dude. If you want to beg for some money in somebody's live stream, go to a channel with 1 million views. You know, I mean, why would you come here? It's a little happy place. It's just a little happy place over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I see a canister over there. Ah. Man, why is it that with weapon drops, it always gives you your least favorite shot type? Is that how RNG works?
Yes.
It knows what your least favorite is, and that's what it gives you? That's just rude, huh? I'm a big fan of the Ice Needle gun witch there, Desea. Man, we keep getting this map today, huh? I mean, it's a beautiful map, but it's not my favorite to run. It might be after Tuesday, though. Cyborgs. Oh wow, we actually got a freebie lane up top. That's a spawn camp waiting to happen right there. And then armored on the flyer lane. Woo! We actually don't have very bad rolls on this. It's not too shabby. You hate the map? They did a great job with just the aesthetics. I mean, the map is beautiful. I do feel like with the amount of lanes it has, and as spread out as the map is, it could use a little bit more DU, maybe another 100. Maybe I'm being too picky. But it feels like to me it could use another 100 DU. Increased physical damage. What does this map work out to? It's got 1, 2, 3... Well, it's got 5 entrances, technically. That's 220 DU per lane. 2, 3... But that one being a double lane, you could almost count that as 2 since they split and go 2 different directions. Oh my god, and Omni's not doing it. Good lord, dude. You got a free spawn camp right there with protons and auras. And it will take out the flyers, too. And you're still going bees and slimes. You're an addict, man. You are an addict.
Do you want this lane over here?
It's a free lane up there. For, like, no DU. But, whatever. It's all good. Psyhex Zerker Throwers with Wall Leech. And we got Vampiric over there. Do you want me to go deadly on my bees on this one? It's only 52 mobs. There's... Oh, is that... Where was Controlled Burn at? Or it's down below. This is the one thing, not to make an example of Omni, but I'm going to do it anyway. The number one problem people have in Onslaught is spamming the same thing in every lane and expecting it to win. Even if it is the most OP build in the game, which is the slimes and bees, you gotta look at what's there. We got increased magic damage with proximity, so we got free flyers. All we gotta do is spam auras. We got no cyborgs anywhere in the mix. I mean, this lane with a big spawn camp is just free money. But if you don't look at that stuff and you just get in the habit of doing the same thing over and over again, that's where the fail comes. Not that you know, don't get me wrong, Omni. I know that your build is going to hold up. I know it's going to work. Did I just put that on the wrong defense? No, okay. Alright, so I got deadly bees this time. What's going on there, Fuel? How you doing? If it's what you want to do, Nick, it's not a bad idea, but I would, if you're ready to AP right now, I personally would wait till the update just to get the free weapon. You're going to get one of the special weapons for AP and for free. But you should play your game, you know, if that's what you want to do, or if you're grinding it out, by all means, have at it. Get weaker with each unique source of damage. You want to drop one of your slimes over here? I just don't want to put the slimes up there where they're going to get nailed, though, or the bees. So I guess be better off with another, maybe a PDT over there instead. 70 mobs. I need to fix my balls. My cannonballs. Yep, that's not enough for a PDT, is it? Or did you already place it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, there you go. I'll leave that then. There's a link off of the video there, Fuel. Just exclamation giveaway in chat. And that will give you a link through, who is this? Some giveaway company. Gleam.io. This map is a really good bee spam map if you go deadly on your bees, but you gotta remember to take deadly back out afterwards. Because just the long looping lanes and stuff, it gives you, like this lane for example, the mob's gotta run all the way up here, they're getting bead the whole time because I put deadly on. So the mob's gotta run all the way up and all the way around. And that just, it's a lot of time for the bees to put in work. Especially with a few upgrades, you know. What you need, man? We got 50 left. We need something down below.
There's bees up here, so...
I read it. Just the only reason I put deadly on the bees is just so it would hit the spawn over there, Blitz. I don't use them in other lanes because it takes the bee longer to get to the target, decreasing their effectiveness. The only this map and Temple and Necrotic every now and then I'll use deadly strikes. But if the bees have to travel too far of a distance, they're not doing any damage while they're traveling, you know? So I try to reduce their travel time and then up the amount of damage that they're putting out. I mean, if you like the range, by all means use it. I like getting more individual DPS out of them. And, you know, freeing up that shard slot, of course, gives you that. Man, the shroom placement is just wonky when you're placing it from a distance. We're looking good there. We're looking good here. How's Controlled Burn doing?
Yeah, it's okay. Not if you up some fix.
Yeah, it's all looking good. Nothing got pushed, did it? Did anything get pushed that I didn't see?
The flyer got past the flame.
Well, destructions come from a Chaos 1 shard pack. You can get a Chaos 1 shard pack on any tier, Chaos 1 and higher. They don't come from Chaos 3 shard packs at all. Now, you can get a Chaos 1 shard pack in Chaos 3. But if you want to increase your chances of getting destruction, go Chaos 1 and get the bonus shard packs there, you know? You know, the shard pack, the additional shard pack you get in Chaos 3 is going to be... That's the only place you get defense crit chance, isn't it? Yeah, defense crit chance only comes from Chaos 2 shard packs. Remember, when you do a map, you're guaranteed one shard pack from that tier and one shard pack from a lower tier. So if you're doing Chaos 3, you're going to get one Chaos 3 shard pack and then one campaign Chaos 1 or Chaos 2 shard pack. And then the bonus shard will always be from that tier. I don't really need any crit chance shards at the moment. I farmed all the crit chance shards when Mastery came out, so I've still got all those. I didn't get rid of them after. Yeah, definitely, Ron, for sure. That's a good thing, though, Blitz. Play something different, dude. Give yourself a little break. That way the grind doesn't hit you too hard when the update comes. Well, it was just a little deceiving what you said there, Hajam. I know you know. But I didn't want people thinking that you're going to get destruction shards, for example, out of Chaos 3 shard packs. In case anybody's new and wondering, you know, I didn't want anybody to think that they come from various packs. For a DPS monk, you want to use... It depends on how you're playing it. If you're playing an ability power DPS monk, then you're going to want to use any... you're going to want to use Draggle Edge, period. If you're playing a hero damage DPS monk, like I play, the Nuke Monk, then you're going to want to use any of the single shot pet abilities that scale with hero damage. So like Gatto Fireworks, Snowball. What you munching on, Omni? What kind of good stuff you got over there?
Maybe.
What's that?
Just some cookies.
Oh, cookies? Omni's got cookies. They got cookies in Unicornville there, dear. We ain't got no cookies here.
Ain't no French brownies, though.
Only if you're gonna bring cookies.
What happens if we took it a bit too far and brought the cookie? Too much.
Gobu made a cake this morning. Like, from scratch. Cooked it up himself. I think that's a really good bet there, Dole. That, and it's such an easy shard to get. Most people actually have a ton of them and don't even realize, unless they've sold them. But I think speed is kind of a no-brainer. That's probably the first overall shard I'll gild. Either speed or deadly strikes. I'm going to do speed and deadly strikes right away, though. But speed is... I mean, who doesn't want to go faster? You know? Must move faster. That and being a campaign shard. For any newer player that wants to play around with shard gilding, I would strongly suggest speed being their first one. Just because it's going to give you effectiveness on every single hero you use it on. Even if it's just a builder. You know, say you're that type of builder that likes to go around and place all your walls first. Throw speed on whoever your waller is, you know. Get them around the map quicker and get your maps done faster. But speed's that shard, you know. It's the money shard. You gotta have it on every hero. Well, bam! I got medallions dropping like crazy. All really bad ones. Really bad substats on that mark. Man, great substats on that medallion and crappy main stat. Just can't get I can't get the correct mix. If I could combine that main stat with those substats, oh, I'd have something special there. Alright. The tavern shops aren't really designed for that, strange. In fact, I tell people in all of my videos to never buy anything there because the stuff is just overpriced. You're going to be able to get a much better item from the player markets for the same cost as those shops in the tavern. I do think they should redo them. If they're going to keep them in the game, those things are useless right now. This stuff is just ridiculously pricey for what you guys get. We're on, what? Map 2. Map 2, floor 82. Another relic. Bad rolls on that one all the way around. And yet another one. Holy crap, dude. That's like 10 relics have dropped on this map. See how this one is. Another pooper. Yeah, I won't be gilding any jackpot shards. Jackpot is such a POS right now. I definitely won't be spending 2 million gold on jackpot. I mean, hopefully they fix jackpot and make it better. It used to be really good. You guys remember back in the carnival days? Oh my god, you could crush it with jackpot. It was a passive then. But the thing is it wasn't a one shard. You could get it on every piece, you know? Frag Zombie gonna lay down the hustle? Oh, you were kidding. Alright, fair enough. You old timers back from the carnival days, you guys remember jackpot, man. That used to be good stuff.
Hey, you don't want to talk, old timer.
Oh, I was here. I'm not denying it. Omni's just calling me old. It has nothing to do with how long I've been playing the game. He just...
Hey, you digged us, so I dug back.
I wouldn't mean an old timer as far as your age. I mean how long you've been playing the game.
Didn't sound that way.
Why, that wasn't... It was not meant in a negative fashion at all, Omni.
Usually you would say you long timers, the old timers.
Oh, whatever.
You old timers, been here for so long.
I've said way meaner things to you than that, and that's what pisses you off.
It's the small things, man.
Terrible.
I'm gonna try my selling cookies, okay? Nah.
That's fair. If I had some cookies, I'd be going ham on them myself. I'm cookieless. Yep. Uh-oh. My weapon bag and my relic bag are filled up again. God, I just cleared them out.
You heard first, folks.
Dude, my
Juice.
inventory is going to be such a massive, massive train wreck by Tuesday. It is already really, really bad. Nice, Kyle. Well, welcome to the channel, man. What you pinging for? What you want me to... What you... It's only 2 lanes. Huh? It doesn't deserve any extra love until it's a triple laner at minimum. Painara over here. No ranged. And only 50 mobs. I think bees will handle that. Frosty Zerker fodder and Psy Hex throwers. And we got ranged in the fodder lane as well. Kind of feel like I should get a different wall in here. The Palace of Hustlers. I thought about running in, but I mean, people are going to be checking out all the new stuff, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of sell activity right away. The McManus projector is my favorite on an EV2 there, Central Gaming. Without a doubt. Love it. Think I can get a PDT on this water lane? You think I can get a PDT out of you, Omni?
No, never. You're asking too much of me.
Usually.
Where's my 40 mana?
Here, you want mana? There you go. 40 mana. All yours. For the low, low cost of 1 PDT.
Of 1 PDT.
The Abyssal or Mystic in the original 4. It's just about your favorites, really. Man, why does my range feel so low on these Ramsters?
Because it is.
Well, it seems lower than normal. I've got everything in. Holy crap, I haven't signed any Ascension at 75 Ascension levels. I wonder if they're all like that. Or no, the rest of them aren't too bad. Oh crap, no reason to put these so close. I don't have power pylon on those walls. Just on these. It's alright, I'll fight in that lane anyway. I think it'll do alright. What else we got? Geo-Hex Throwers. We got another free spawn camp lane that Omni's going to be up, even though it's Bullet Sponge. I just can't stand for it, Omni. Gotta at least get a good damn proton beam in
there's
there.
plenty of space for you to put one down.
Well, I mean, instant removal of Bullet Sponge with an aura right there. There is... Well, it's not a separate server. It would be good if there was a server altogether that you would load into, that all servers went to the same one. I think that's an amazing idea. For shops, don't you think that would be great? If EU, East and West all went to the same server for shops? That's a crazy good idea. I mean, I don't think Trendy will put it in, but I think that is a great idea. I'm surprised nobody has suggested that, to be honest with you. That is, like, brilliant. Alright, what else you want? I got 120 left.
I noticed there's no raid.
You trim your beard hair there, Freg? I have watched that video. Well, how the shops are gonna work, or they're gonna go with you. So what you'll have to do is create your shop, go hang out in the marketplace. If nothing sells, or if you're not happy with the amount of players, then go back out to the title screen. Your shop will still be set up on you, and then switch to another server. But I agree with you 100%. I think that's a brilliant idea. That would be a wonderful thing if Trendy did that. In fact, I'm gonna steal your idea. I'll give you credit for it though. I'm gonna submit that to Trendy when I get off. It's not realistic as far as being there by Tuesday or even in the next few weeks, but I do think that that is a completely brilliant idea. I mean, what would be better? That would be just awesome. Now, it would be laggy as crap and everything else for people coming from all over the world onto it, but I think that is 100% the best thing that could possibly happen for shops. Yeah, the Mystic's awesome, Tony. Well, when you load into a marketplace, it's just gonna be just like town. It'll only hold 20 people. But if you have 20 people in every marketplace, you're gonna have lots of buyers and lots of sellers. So, I mean, in theory, it would be way better. The more people you add to it overall, though, the more buyers you have and the more sellers you have. with them all split up like this, the problem we'll run into is, when you load into a market, is there going to be 20 people there? If there's not 20 people there selling, we're getting pushed hard over here. I wasn't expecting that. It's pain aura, not bullet sponge. Actually, that tree has yet to take a shot, so maybe it just looks bad. Isn't actually that bad. Uh-oh, I'm lag spiking. I got the rubber bands going on. Yeah, I mean, the ping wouldn't matter because it's the shop, you know. You're not going to be actually playing or doing anything there other than buying and selling. I do think that is a really, really great idea, though. I am definitely going to suggest that, though. I'll tell him where I got the idea from. Stuck flyers. Imagine that, huh? We don't need no air defense there. Them flyers is all stuck. I wish you'd know in advance if they were going to get stuck or not. Because you can't plan for them all to get stuck and then have them all come out, you know? Alright. What kind of a new lane we got over here? Game Ogre. We get the free loot lane. Thank you very much, free loot. I love you. Oh, there, I dumped everything into upgrades. Here's my last bit. Dirk, what's up, man? Hey, Dirk, I wanted to tell you thank you very much. I didn't see your donation pop up yesterday on the stream, on that Twitch stream, but I wanted to say I did see it afterwards, and I really do appreciate it, man, so thank you a ton. I was hoping you came by today, actually, so I could tell you that. I always really feel bad when I don't, you know, when I don't recognize that. But yeah, something was going wonky with my alerts, and I didn't see it. But thank you an absolute ton, man. $200 Defender Medals code? Well, shit, send it to me, Elemental. I done went and spent too much. Anybody could use that bad boy. Everybody needs them medals. Should give it away in Discord there, Elemental. Make somebody's day. Trying to push to floor 65 tonight. Very nice. Oh, there you go. Damn it, we're in a map. I can't snipe it. Defender Metal Code sitting in chat and I can't snipe it. You gotta wait till I'm sitting by the mailbox. Somebody's gonna get that bad boy pretty quick, though.
Damn flyers.
Yeah, that's alright. They're coming. They're just rolling out really slow now. Look, they're halfway out. How weird. One of them has turned around. They're both turned around. They came out and they're going back in. I don't blame them. I really can't blame them at all. I mean, they know it's all over for them. We got pebble shooters down here, man. You see that pebble shooter right there? It scared them, Omni.
Well, it did say freeze, so it has done so.
It just cracks me up when they come out and then they turn around and go back in. Yeah, Dragolich is awesome, man. Can never, definitely never go wrong with a Drago. Sorry, man. I got nothing to help you with. I got nothing that'll go through walls on me. What do we got? What do we got? Huh? Where's it at? I didn't see it.
The middle lane. Middle.
Middle what? Oh, the middle. All right, damn it. It's my lane. Go away. Go away.
Ah, come on.
It's a free lane. I'm not going to allow you to spam bees on it. Just ain't having it, Omni. I ain't having it.
At least the slime, then. At least the slime.
All right, fine.
It just like, you know that it's gonna help. It's gonna help. You know that.
Could you move it up a little further? That way I can catch my flamers in it.
Okay.
Yep, it's not gonna go, huh? Or right there will work.
There we go.
I think that'll get him, right?
It should. It's got quite a large radius.
Yeah, there it goes. There we go.
Snicky snack.
You can do either or, Canucks. The Onslaught and Trials are like lateral progression. If you want to get through and get to end game as fast as possible, it's quicker to go back and forth. Do one trial as soon as the new trial unlocks, and then do a couple of Onslaught floors. But, I mean, you can do either or. But the basic rule is Trials are faster, Onslaught is smoother. So if you want like a nice smooth progression time going up and learning all the new mobs and everything, then Onslaught is a good place for you. But if you just want to go ham, get to end game as quick as possible, then you're going to want to go back and forth. Yeah, I think the Mystic would be a really solid choice there, Central, for sure. And here I was standing back to watch the lane just because Omni would have never let me live it down if it didn't work out. And it's just, everything's getting wrecked. Just like I pictured it.
Because of the slime, really?
Is it because of the slime? It's clearly because of the slime. Just saying.
Maximum. Taste the rainbow.
I need to get that destructive pylon going back on my sand traps again.
Yes, you do.
I'm excited about it, Philly. I actually, after listening to Jose on Friday's dev stream, I debated on dropping the Monk or EV for day one. Right now, as is, I plan on playing the Monk and the EV on day one for DPS. But listening to Jose, it sounds like that lazy aimbot mystic is going to be super, super strong. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I'll be playing that on day 2, I bet. Define endgame. Endgame would be when you... Finishing endgame, in my opinion, would be completing mastery. If you've completed mastery mode, then you've beat the game. Endgame is not making it to Chaos 7, if that's what you're wondering. I think after this update, that's going to change, though, and endgame will be more considered high Onslaught floors. Mastery is going to be way easier. Exclamation news in chat there, Kyle, and read the last bunch of blog posts. He was talking about how powerful the Shadow Flame is going to be, Philly, is what Jose was saying. In fact, he was cut off mid-statement by Elandrian. Elandrian and Lalta, of course, are from the marketing side. Or, actually, Elandrian's a producer, but Lalta comes from the marketing side of things, so, you know, of course, marketing decides what gets told. But, yeah, Elandrian smacked, there we go. I just dumped a ton of mana into those PDTs. I don't know why I didn't use it last wave, but I didn't. But yeah, anyway, he was starting to talk about how excited he was for the Shadow Flame, and he got cut off mid-sentence. So, I mean, that tells me that thing is going to be beast. Or maybe that's my own delusional fantasies because I like the hero so much. One of the two. Yeah, Professor is steampunk styling it, and he broke. No doubt. Alright, so we good? We got 70 DU left. You happy with that? You want to save it for the end? If you say so.
No man.
Nah, there's no max central. There's a maximum effectiveness, but as far as the gold bonus and the XP bonus, there's no max. It can go as high as you want it. You want a one-shot Huntress? You never know, maybe. I do think that charged shot builds are going to be really strong. So, I mean, the Huntress, the Apprentice, and the EV2, I think are going to do really good with charged shot. In theory, anyway. I mean, we'll have to see on update day. Exclamation giveaway, and actually watch the video, Uncle Tom, and you'll see that the giveaway doesn't end for more than 24 hours. So, I don't know who the winner is. Too soon to tell. Mastery itself isn't changing, but all the mods are going to make Mastery... That and the ability to get Chaos 8. Well, the Chaos 8 gear isn't going to matter. But the mods are going to make Mastery way, way easier. You want a one-shot do campaign? Yeah, that's fair. Everybody can one-shot there, but no fun in that. Your soul, Jacob. You lose your soul. You lose lots of stuff, man. Yeah, you just have to look at what you gain. It shows you right on the tab when you go to reset. Trials. You can always AFK trials, Kyle. Tell Omni greetings. You just did.
Hello.
I'll show you here as soon as these flyers die what I'm talking about with the ancient power, though. There, Jacob. Give me just a sec here. They're being stubborn. They don't want to come out and say hi. Oh, it's just a joke, Fuel. He's just joking. Anyway, when you go to reset, you're going to see this box right here, and it's going to tell you what you're going to gain. Like if I reset right now, I would gain 5% gold bonus, 5% XP, 28 on my ascension caps, and no starting ascension because I haven't reached my previous points. And then you look over here, and it shows you where you're currently at. So my minimum ascension level is 381. So if I reset right now, my ascension would go to 381. My talent caps are plus 236, so I would get 28 more added to that, and then the golden XP. And then everything that can be leveled gets dropped down to level 1, so all your gear goes down. All your shards go down. There's Light Rain. What up, Light Rain? Alright, where's it at? Where's it at? Hex throwers. It's over here, huh? Just chilling. There's a lot of different heroes that can kill stuck mobs, but yeah, the Mystic does really good with it. The EV2 does really good. Anybody with a charged shot type setup does really good. So the Huntress can kill him no problem. The Apprentice. I was given specific things, fuel, and I didn't have access to everything, so I don't really know all the stuff. That account was basically set up for me, and I was told, okay, this is what you can do. So I didn't really get access or full reign to just play around with stuff. Just finished Gotham Season 1. Nice, Light Rain. Just finished Sons of Anarchy. I never watched Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, Tuesday through Sunday. I take Mondays off there, Kyle, but at 1 p.m. Pacific time. It's on my YouTube channel there, Frag. I'll see. Well, here, we're going to be a while where these mobs are stuck. I'll see if I can't find it real quick for you. Don't rub it in. Don't get Elandrian all mad at me now. But I will find you the link here. I actually got it saved under my watch later on YouTube. That way I can always access it easily.
I'm a lady hunter. I'm coming to smack your walls.
There it is. You hear it. Ooh, ooh. Crap.
Introducing.
Hold on.
I'm a lady.
Alright, let me find the link here. That's the funniest thing ever, isn't it? Poor Landrian. He didn't know what was in. There it is there. Frag. Alright, did you get a defender pack, Omni?
Nope. Nope, nope.
Me neither. Dang it.
I'm going to take a break for now, though.
You gonna take a break?
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, it's still pretty early. Do you want to play again later, or are you done for the day?
No, I might still play later.
Alrighty. Do you want to play DD2 or do you want to play Stardew later?
No idea.
Alright, well let me know on Discord. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna go on Onslaught though. I'll wait for you there. I'll do some Chaos 7s or something.
Okay, cool, man.
Alrighty, well take it easy, dude. Fun games as always.
Yep. Sure.
See ya. Alright, Omni's out of here. So I guess I'll fire up some public Chaos 7 matches. Or what, let me look actually. Let me look through my inventory and see what shards I want. I actually think I should do some Chaos 1s, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's still really early over here. For sure. Let me open all these up. Is there any more gear that needs to go away? Looks like that's it. Let's see what kind of goodies we got here. Nothing good so far. Ooh, Serpent's Kiss. That's a thought. Meteor Rain. Power Gambit. Oh! Did you see it? Did you see it? I got me a Deadly Strikes. Alright. Let's lock that bad boy. I didn't think about that Serpent's Kiss shard before, but I do like that aimbot Mystic build. And that actually makes that a thing. Power Gambit I'm going to save. I might as well save a Fiery Brimstone. I know I've got enough of those to gild. Passive Shock. Going to save both those Proton Supercharges. I'll save that Power Pylon too. Gonna get rid of the rest of that. Let's see. I got a little section here where I started thinking about things like construction. These are all extras that I just picked up. I got Speed Boost over here. I got Power Gambit here. Charge Shot. Beacon of the Storm. Deadly Strikes, obviously. Defense Rate. Fortification. Mana Capacitor. These are all just shard thoughts that have popped into my head that might be a good idea to save. I ran out of room there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Crap. I'm running out of space. Let me just put them all over here and then I'll move them around. Let's see. Put this one down in this general area. That Serpent's Kiss I did not think about before, but I think that would be a pretty solid choice, really. A couple of deadlies. Well, so much for being organized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was hoping to get a free Gilded shard out of just what I've been farming without taking from my other stuff. But when we look over here, this is all just train wrecked. It's all randomly thrown in random spots. I need to go through and organize this, or at least pick out sets of shards to gild. But I'm full. I'm straight up full. These are all full shard packs here. Yeah, the vault is full. Yeah, I could get rid of... I hate to sell pet food. Especially the good stuff. But this is what you would call over-prepared. Yeah, Gunwitch is great. Really fun to play too, Matt. Anyway, just by first look, especially looking at this page, I mean, I'm hoping I would get some destructions out of that, right? Let's see, let's move those over. What does that free up? Let me just dump all this here. I got 2 empty bags, basically, to fill. Let's see. Let's fix my deck. Let's move her to 1. Go with a monk heavy deck. I guess I'll just do some Chaos 7. I'll make it public though. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I mean, just this, people don't realize. This right here, now I'm missing 2. I feel guilty for not having both of those. In fact, I'm going to fix that right now. I refuse to show off my over-preparedness without being complete. So, 1,000 defender medals, goodbye. There we go. Now, that makes this 32,000 defender medals. I've spent 32,000 defender medals right there. Ready to go. I'm not opening them to save room, Hajam. That, and I don't want to sell shards right now. I want to get the dust. That's why I'm holding on to all these junk shards. Most of these shards are all junk. You know, I mean, how many Blazing Phoenix shards do I really need? You know, I'm not going to gild that shard. Not going to happen. But I'm saving it so I can turn it into dust, you know? You know, a lot of these shards. I got enough Empowering Blastomies to do one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got multiples equipped. So, oop, there's 10 right there. I got enough Empowering Blastomies to do Empowering Blasphemy right now. Some of these shards, I just wonder. I mean, it seems like, in theory, they might be really good to gild. But, I mean, you just are not going to have to gild everything. What's going on there, Pen? How you doing? Heroic boot, or that's the heal one. Anyway, I got lots of shards. That's the problem I got, Tom, is we got 3 days left. And I don't have 3 days worth of bag space left. So I'm just going to have to start making some really tough decisions. I've got 2 bags, essentially, or 3 bags to fill up. And I could fill that up in 2 hours, 3 hours. So, yeah, anyway. Let's go see what's up. Downloading DD2 for the update. Nice, Pen. Ah. Making me jealous there, Woody. You know I'm from DC. Man, I love blue crabs. So good. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I mean, I could sell some fish, but I use the fish now. Man, we got nobody in there. There's a few people here. Anyway, I might as well fire up, I still got 30 minutes. Yeah, I still got 30 minutes of the normal stream time. So might as well fire up a little chaos. Which one should I do? I mean, I'm not organized enough to know exactly what tier I should be doing, is the problem. I just overloaded with stuff. Just stuff in general, you know? Get something in C2. Ramsters do really good. Flamethrowers do great. Cannonballs are good in C2. Poison dart towers. I'm gonna leave that stuff there. Actually, I could just sell it, I guess. No, it's still similar. It's not based off of the difficulty of the map, except for the caps, Canucks. But what you're wearing no longer matters. The info is recorded internally. I'm not sure, Fuel. That's not a bad thought, really. I'm not positive yet. I'm gonna have to talk to if Omni wants to do Stardew, then I'll be here on YouTube for sure. Yeah, that's what I should do, is just sort. But the other problem I've got is my heroes. If you look, my heroes are all full of shards. They're not completely full, but look here, like I got Snaking Sands, I don't even have a relic on it. And I've got it set up, ready to go. But I've got shards stored everywhere. This is my DPS EV with a almost full array of shards. I've just got shards sitting absolutely everywhere. You guys gotta just remember there, Witty. I mean, I got the DD2 bug going right now, but as you can see, my inventory is overwhelmed. Plus, starting Tuesday, it's going to be like 80 to 100 hours a week, literally. Well, yeah, maybe I'll just look through, do some organizing here. I already did the weekly, right? Forgotten Ruins, Nimbus Reach. I really do need to go through it and do some sorting, or at least pick out what I want to guild right out of the gates. But yeah, I am overloaded, man. Third time today you got kicked? That stinks. You know the workaround for that, Hajam, is join on one of your friends. When you come back into game, don't load into Tavern. Directly from the title screen, join on one of your friends, and it keeps your win streak going. I'm definitely excited to see how the Mystic does, though, with the lazy aimbot build here. I just love it. It's just such an awesome build, and still getting all the fun CC and everything in the mix. Just good stuff. Well, if any of y'all have any questions or anything, now would probably be the time to ask them. What was the weekly? It was Chrome Enemies. I guess I could complete this daily by doing a Chrome Enemies incursion. I'm not sure, Fuel. I'm not super optimistic about crit damage, to be honest with you. I think you're going to have to get your crit chance really high to make up for it. Well, remember, crit damage is not going to do much for you if you don't go crit chance, Rage. So don't even worry about doing crit damage unless you plan on doing crit chance too. Crit damage will be completely ineffective without crit chance. So if you're going to take the crit route, you're going to require both of those shard slots. And I would think, I mean, you know, of course we don't know how power transfer, what power transfer is going to be. But it's not going to be that. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it will not be that. But I would assume it will still be a crit focus shard. That's the thing. I mean, we just don't know at this point, Dole. They didn't have that account I loaded into this morning. They didn't have any power transfer shards there for me. On purpose, I'm sure. So I didn't have a power transfer shard to look at. Ramsters, I use defense rate, power transfer, and deadly strikes right now. But that's not what I'm going to use on Tuesday. I'm assuming on Tuesday I'll use probably deadly strikes, destruction, and defense rate, maybe. Something along those lines. Anyway, yeah, I'll queue up that Chrome Enemies Incursion. Anyone that hasn't done the weekly yet, feel free to hop in and join me. But it'll allow me to complete one of my daily missions, and I can still kind of AFK and watch chat. So it's a public game, no champion score requirement. If you haven't done the weekly yet, hop on in and join me. That's the same thing I use, Dole, so... I mean, right now, that's a great combo. I think defense rate is 100% going to come into play. But what the best in slots are? Well, first off, I think there's going to be multiple best in slots. I think you're going to get options. It's not going to be like it is now. Why am I even bothering with walls? It's Chaos 1. Whatever. Better to snooze it than anything else. I'm on US West right now, man. Well, this is about overkilled for a Chaos 1 map. I could go one Flamar at each entrance and call it good. So we full up now. Who all's here? We got Matt the Boss, we got Sir Omega and Delta 13. I mean, you know, like Light Rain said, it's going to be a matter of what you want. You're going to be able to set up in different ways. Me, personally, I am going to really focus on defense power first and see what I can get out of it. And then probably on day 2, I'll start looking at crit builds. But right out of the gates on the first day, I definitely want to focus defense power and check it all out. Yeah, I play on West on Xbox 2 Fuel. The West server is like literally a 2-hour drive away from where I live. So it's really, really close. My ping to the West server on all platforms is like almost single digits. So it's really difficult for me not to play on West, even though I know that the smallest amount of the population is here. But it's really good, especially when I'm streaming. It just lowers my latency way, way, way down. Yeah, I think that's a good long-term goal, Light Rain. And remember, I mean, we're going to have the options with the different mods to make the defenses fun. So you're going to be able to have defenses fun the way you want to do it and still be able to win maps. You know, you won't have any restrictions. You'll be able to just do what you want, you know. And that, I mean, that right there is just huge. You know Cannonball Pierce is going to be a thing there, Light Rain. I think US East is going to be the place to do your marketplaces. Anybody that wants to do a market. I don't know. Of course, we don't know the server population numbers. But I do think that US East will be the best place to sell. as that's just from what I see, it seems like that's always where the most players are. I think that's a good goal too, Dirk. I think that's possible, really. I mean, I definitely think every hero will be viable. I would like to think that we're going to be able to make every defense viable too. I think it will be, Jacob, yeah. Depends on the mood there, Peter Plays. Some days it's a burger day, and some days it's taco day, man, you know? The wife does make some pretty dang good tacos, that, and I do live on the West Coast. Lots of good tacos out here on the West Coast. She's still talking about cookies. Huh? Yeah, your cookies are awesome. Maybe one day you'll make some again. You young folks out there that have yet to get married or are just married, let me tell you how it works. You get married, you have a kid, and while the kid lives there, you get some awesome baked goods. The second the kid grows up and moves out, all that goes away. That is just fact. So your best bet at getting more baked goods is having the kid come to visit. Oh, I would love to, Rage, but, I mean, don't get rid of anything that you want to use. Don't sell me a weapon just because you know I want it. Keep it for you, man. Either one's a pretty solid choice there, Bowman. But yeah, you can't go wrong with either one of those choices. They're both really good. I don't know what I'll probably end up doing some farming today, but like I said, I want to pace myself a little bit because it's on come Tuesday. Victor, I think I missed you. If you're still here, thank you very much for subscribing, though. A half hour ago or whatever. Sorry, I didn't see that. Unless you get an EV2, you won't have a use for it. We'll get you an EV2, man. You can't go wrong with the Robo Girl. Thanks there, Gaming Superlord. I appreciate it. Let me jump in the water here. It looks nice and cool and refreshing down there. That's my only problem with speed boost, is I constantly run around and look away. I am going to be in the drink so many times with a Gilded speed boost shard. You know it. I'm going to be cliff diving like crazy. The water is OP there, SL. There's no doubt about that. Nah, shards are not going to be for sale in the item shop there, Strange. Just got Dryad. Nice, Rage. I wouldn't waste it, Dirk. It's not going to be worth 2 million gold unless Jackpot gets substantially changed how it functions. It's just straight up not going to be worth it. It'll be a waste of gold. You'll never recover that 2 million gold it takes to upgrade it. Assuming that it's 2 million gold. It's just, it's such a crap shard. I mean, you can straight up test it. Run the same map like 10 times with it and 10 times without it. And look at how much money you get. You stack more hero health there, Canucks. The assassin's biggest enemy is hero health. So if it's one-shotting you, then you just don't have enough hero health, period. You shouldn't be trying Chaos 5 under 60,000 health. In my mind, that's like the safe zone. If you're at a minimum of 60,000 health, assassins are going to be way, way easier. Just pulled a juice. I do that constantly, Matt. I am always jumping. You guys know, you see it. I jump off the edge every stream at least half a dozen times. I probably wouldn't want... I'd imagine if DD2 was turned into a movie, it probably would be horrible. Because it would have like a $23 budget. There'd be actors that don't know how to act, and animations that were done in that Game Maker game on Steam. That's how a DD2 movie would be. I mean, we don't even have a story, and a very good story anyway, in the game itself. I mentioned it earlier, but the DD2 is definitely lacking in story and lore. I'm hoping that this update changes that. Yeah, I'll make that the last one from now, Frag. I'll be back doing something at 5. Don't know what that's going to be yet, but we'll be doing something at 5. I'll post it on the YouTube community page and on Twitter as soon as we know exactly what's going to be going down at 5. But yeah, anyway, that will do it for today, though. Yeah, I play different stuff almost every day gaming. I mean, right now I'm doing a lot of DD2 grind just in preparation. But I play different stuff all the time. I actually really want to play Graveyard Keeper. I've got alpha access to it, and I've been anxious to get a Graveyard Keeper playthrough going. But yeah, anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for today. Thanks an absolute ton, and I will see you all in a bit. Just over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes, and I'll be back playing something somewhere. So keep an eye out on Twitter or on the YouTube community page. I'll post it up there as soon as I know what's going on. But thanks a ton, and I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.